I don't really know how I'm going to title this video or how I'm going to do an intro, but I want to create some things for my apartment. And I'm going to go to the thrift store and get those pieces so I then can create. For example, I want to make this. Obviously what I need is jeans, a picture frame, and then all the accessories in the pocket. I can just obviously use my own, like my keys. I want to do this little martini glass and put little sampler perfumes in because I have about 20 of them. And it's so cute. I also really like how they have a mirror with their perfumes. Now, I don't know what the chances are that I'm going to be able to recreate this, but if I get a fabric, lace, and then a high heel, we're good. All I need, those cushions in the shoe. I also do need to get some picture frames for some posters that I'm going to be printing out. I just don't know what size the posters are going to be yet, so I'm going to have to put that on hold. I really want a clothes rack, but I don't know how big my room is going to be in my apartment yet, so I'm going to hold off on that until we get there in August. I also really like the idea of putting clothes in a trash can and spray painting it. I just think it's really cute. The chances of me finding a trash can at the thrift store is very slim, but worth a shot to look. I really like the concept of hanging your purses up on something like this, but I don't have to look for anything at the thrift store because I have this thing that I'm going to be hanging on my wall. I haven't seen anyone do this before. I normally see people using mugs or as like a coat hanger, coat rack, but I'm going to use it as a purse rack, and I just think that's so smart. So since I need purses for my purse rack and I only have like 3 purses, maybe I can shop for some today. I've been seeing a lot of people use like wine bottles or like oil glass containers to put their bracelets on them, and I feel like that's a really cute idea, so I'm also going to be looking out for that. The only thing is my local thrift store doesn't really have a lot of bottles, like glassware, because I feel like the ladies just stampede it as soon as the store opens, and since it is 11:30, the chances that I'm going to be able to find everything that I want is slim. But I'm not going to give up just because my chances are low. Okay, let's go to the thrift store. I genuinely cannot speak and it irritates me. I wish this watch worked. Okay, let's go. There's a really bad storm going on, so I'm going to try to get in and out before it starts raining again. It's Wednesday, so it is really busy because they have a military discount, and I'm about to walk in with a tripod. I'm gonna try to just turn off my social anxiety. I'm trying to keep in mind that no one cares. Okay, no one cares. No one cares actually, so. All of these jeans are like $10. I don't want to drop a band. I might just do these random ones. I would do this one, but it has like a dip in it. This one can be for the perfume. I'm trying to figure out what I could do with this, but I like it. I got back from the thrift store about 2 hours ago and I took a little nap, and I'm ready to get started on this craft. Every time I record, I get so gassy. First, I got this picture frame, and I'm starting to realize that I don't know if I can take the glass out of this. Funny story time. When I was at the thrift store, I was walking behind this guy and he randomly like stopped in his tracks for like 30 seconds. And I couldn't really get around him because, well, it's small in there. He farted. Like, when I say fart, I mean liquid, loud, long fart. It wasn't a little cute, like, no, it was like, as I'm right behind him. I know he did it on purpose too. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Here we are. I don't know if I want to have it like this or like this. I see people doing it both ways. I got the cheapest jeans I could find. Most of them were like $10. This one was on clearance for $3. This is what we're using to glue it onto, and this is what it's gonna look like. Perfect. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. I guess I'll do it vertical. I'm gonna do like a rough cut of it, just kind of cut out the pocket, and then I'm gonna either staple it or glue it and then cut off the excess. I'm gonna go grab my scissors. I see a lot of people including the little tag. I'll try to see if I can fit it in there. Pretty good cut job. That looks good. Okay, so I'm trying to get this in the very middle. That's bad. Don't get overstimulated. This is actually harder than it looks. So I have it in like this, but my problem that I'm facing every time I put it in, it gets a little bit crooked. I'm gonna see if I can like wiggle. Interesting. I actually really like it. I have to figure out a way for it to like stay still, because if you can see, like the thing's not all the way in, and every time it like moves just a little bit, it wiggles. So I'm gonna see if I can glue these as tight as possible down. I'm gonna go grab some glue. Some E6000 glue. Every time I use this, it doesn't work. So we will see. Let's make sure it's like completely centered. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see as much as possible, but I'm really bad at angles. Oh my god, this glue smells toxic. Okay. I'm gonna try to cut off as much excess fabric I can once I'm done gluing everything down. This is so cute so far. I'm so excited to actually put this up in my apartment and put like sunglasses, my keys, all of that. But since I'm gonna put stuff in it, I need to make sure that heavy stuff isn't gonna make this fall out or anything. Cute little bubble. Hopefully once this dries, everything will stick, because everything's like popping up right now. Oh! That just exploded. You know what I could do? I've seen this one thing where people use denim jeans to use as like a keychain holder kind of thing. And they always come out really cute, so maybe I can do something like that with this. And the good thing is I like to sew a lot, so I'm gonna use the extra denim fabric that I have to create something. I already have like a bunch of ideas in my Pinterest. This is the part that I've done so far, and I have 3 more parts left. I think at this point I can take it out. Never mind, I'm gonna put it back in. I'm just making a mess. This is art. I'm gonna write on the back when I made this for memories. I'm gonna write a little note to my future self. Here it is. This is so cute. I'm so happy with this. What should I put in it real quick to like show that it's done? I have a few random little pieces. I saw some people doing a Polaroid on Pinterest, but I don't think mine is good for that because it just falls right into the little pocket. Maybe not the watch. I'm loving this. This is so cute. These are a little bit too big, but this is so cute. Nap 2 down and a shower. Let's continue. Honestly, I could go and take another nap. I'm so tired. I'm gonna like mystery draw it out. I get overstimulated so fast and my hair won't stay in my claw clip, and I'm about to freak. Since I have really short curtain bangs, they will be getting clipped up. Oh, tell me if this happens to anyone else, but whenever I use fluoride toothpaste, I get really bad acne. And I ran out of my non-fluoride toothpaste the other day, so I had to buy normal with fluoride. I did not buy it at once. This is for my sample perfume, so I'm gonna go grab it. That just looks way better than this. Now I look bougie. When I was grabbing this from the thrift store, I was recording myself showing it, and a lady was like, "That's a really nice martini glass." And I got really nervous, so I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm sending the video to my mom." And girl, you know dang well. I got this one to put my necklaces and maybe my bangles on here if they'll fit. I don't think they will though, which isn't unfortunate because that would look so cute. I'll put my bracelets that will fit on it though. Now I can finally use my acai bowl because it doesn't have any jewelry in it. I still have to find something to put my bangles on. I want to put it on like a wine bottle or like an oil bottle, but so far this will do. So funny story time, I wear evil eye bracelets, which you can probably see in my other videos and in my previous clips, and almost every single time I put an evil eye bracelet on, about a week into me wearing it, it will always break. So as I was moving my hand, one of my piercings got ripped out by this bracelet, and only the evil eye fell out. That's so it probably just saved me from getting skin ripped out. But you know what, thank you evil eye for protecting me, because I don't even want to know what would happen if I didn't have it in. I'm editing and I just realized I didn't do an outro, but I really want to turn this into a series where I create things on my Pinterest board that I want to have in my apartment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment. Even if you didn't like it, do it anyways. Comment why you didn't like it. Thank you for watching. Bye.